So this video will cover how to use the Facebook page insights to quickly identify your biggest supporters. First thing you do is you log in to your Facebook account, okay, and go to facebook.com/insights and then /. We're going to look at one. I'm going to look at this organization called Oceania. You can see fan growth, the number of connections and how that's growing and changing. And you can even look at the number of total fans, which is this blue line right here, and versus the number of active users. Okay, what's the difference? A fan or a connection is someone who's purely just a connection to the page. They may never even look at your page again. All right. The active users are the folks that are actually commenting and liking content that you're putting on your Facebook wall. If I was to work with this organization, I would focus on the active users first. These are probably the folks that are going to be more likely to head up a fundraising campaign or be really interested in some type of project, volunteering. So we have that. We also have details here. Okay, so what you can do is you can look at the daily active users. Okay, daily active users are users who are engaged with your page, they viewed your page or consumed content. So this details view will only show you the active users. All right, so we have 104. If you scroll along this blue line, you can see the dates. Generally, we're looking at kind of a 3-week, 4-week period here. 189 page visitors total. Okay, that's a 25% increase since the previous day. 84 post viewers, 15 have commented on posts, and 11 have clicked on like. So you can quickly see, what type of interaction you have with the page. But the question is, who are these people? How can I connect with them? What are their names? Right? What we want to do is we want to go to interactions. So you go on the left-hand side of the screen, click on interactions, and that will show you a breakdown over time, again, about 3 or 4 weeks in the past, of likes, comments, and unsubscribers. All right. If you notice, the blue line, likes, is actually a lot higher than the green line of comments. In general, people will like content more than they will comment. Probably because it takes less work. It's quick. They can do it. Boom, they're off. They're doing something else. Okay. Obviously, comments, if someone spends the time and makes a comment, I would give that a little bit more weight than someone who is liking something. You can simply deselect an item in the graph, like likes. You can deselect that. So now we're only going to look at comments. So let's just imagine that we want to find folks that are not just liking content, and we want to find out who these people are. All right. The quickest way to do it is to go over the graph and look at the dates. So let's go to May 6th as an example. There are 12 comments on May 6th. Okay. If we go down below, we can see the posts on the wall that are getting the most exposure and the most feedback. Okay, so when I say exposure, I'm actually meaning impressions, meaning the number of times that has been displayed on somebody's news feed or on the wall. The feedback is of 16,000 impressions, less than 0.01% of those impressions are resulting in actual people engaging or liking the content, right? To find to find your best content in this graph, you want to look at the highest feedback percent. Unfortunately, on Facebook pages with less than 10,000 fans, Facebook doesn't display this, but you can still find your hardcore supporters. So let's dig down and find these people that are interacting with the page. As I mentioned before, we're going to look at Thursday, May 6th, okay? The quickest way to get there is just go down under your posts and click on the link. Okay, May 6th. So the post was offshore drilling will never be safe and is not the answer. Demand a clean energy future. Sign the petition to end new offshore drilling now. And as you can see, a lot of people commented on this page. So Facebook doesn't have the reporting right now to show you the list of people commenting the most. But what you can do for now is really just take note of these people, keep an Excel spreadsheet, and then create another column, 2 other columns. One is how many times have they liked content on the page, how many times have they commented, and what are those comments, and maybe have an extra column for the actual comments themselves. All right. Building a community is high touch by default. There's no automated way to do it. So this is actually a good exercise to do anyhow. Spend the time getting to know these people. And if you look at the 53 people that like this, if you click on this link, it's going to open up a window. All right. So again, copy and paste these names into your Excel spreadsheet and just make a note in another column. They've liked it, yes or no. Okay. Very straightforward. You don't necessarily have to add them as a friend, but at some point you might want to. So let's just say that Vicky Moore shared many interesting comments. So what you want to do is maybe add her as a friend, and at some point when it's appropriate, reach out to her and ask if she's interested in taking on more responsibility as a volunteer or taking the lead in a fundraising campaign. So that is how to use the Insights application to quickly locate the folks that are interacting with your page the most.